problem. Ah, I see. Alright, I'll lower the BGM a bit then. How is it now? Is this better? I'll make sure to project. Good, good, good. Good. Ow. I don't know if you heard my neck snap, but... Oh, you're still staring at the starting screen. Oh. Stuffed as usual. Hold on, it's... There it is. Wait. There it is! There, we're here. Hello. Oh, I'm not in frame. There we are. Hello, and welcome to my debut. Oh good, it seems like the chat box is broken again. That should be there. Well, that's... Wonderful. It's not working. How? However, you know, it's... Thank you, Evil K10, for the follow. I don't think that's popped up yet. Or, no, it would have popped up and got... Never mind, it did pop up, and I just... What? Yeah, no, I remember. I was fixing the problems. That's when that happened. Right. Well, I suppose I should introduce myself. Or, at least, before I start... Hang on, is it there in time? Okay, good, it is. It very much is. Oh, good. Chat does work. Hello, Rizadra. How are you? Up into the corner. There we go. Okay. Well. Realize I placed this poorly, but why thank you. It was... Well, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm very flustered, as you can tell. New experiences and all. But we need to remain calm, don't we? We very much do. I suppose I should get to that in a moment. Once it transitions. I am indeed a fellow Canadian. Thank you for the follow as well. I am indeed a Canadian. I am a winter... I'm gonna say take a sip of tea. Thank you. I suppose I should be able to stay calm enough. Well, my name is Marin Freesight. Rin for short, if you'd like. Or Mara. Wait. Why do I want to be called Mara? I don't... We'll get to that. But I am... 5'9". My age is entirely locked at 19 due to magics, not of my own design. And as you can, I suppose, somewhat tell, I am not entirely angelic anymore, am I? No. He has me in his head. Indeed I do. Both my eyes used to be this bluey green, but not anymore, because I have been entirely half corrupted. It truly... Oh, I'll have to check that out later, Riza. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Winter. My bread mama, Baguette-chan, did an amazing job drawing me. I'll show off more of the model in a little bit. But yes, I am corrupted by a bit of a demon in my head. Not that I know a whole lot about it, because I have... well... ignoring the fact that I'm supposed to have a really good memory, and I realize I'm in the frame of... switch over a little more. I'll shrink myself. Oh, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but having half my memory locked away, not as fun. I say the corruption is wholesome, but not that we're opposed to lewd things. You can't say that. Why, of course I can. I'm in your head. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I know that I'm an angel. Hang on, did I cover? Nope, I don't. Wait, wait, hang on, let me pull up. Well, you all won't be able to see this. But, wait, where is it? I suppose I can go back over to... I'll move away from the slides for a minute, and I will move back over and zoom out a bit and see the entirety of my body. Oh, thank you for the follow. There may be feedback on that, because I'm having audio issues, but that should be fine. Everything's fine. The scuff is fun. Scuff is rather fun. Right. This is lore. A lore rough draft I wrote to... Hello! It's my bread mama! Say hello to Vegetto-chan! I read your name instead of saying what it was. My wonderful artist. Where is the document? Awkward silences are awkward. I hope you're enjoying the BGM I had commissioned. We'll get to that in a moment. There's the lore! I found it! And I'll do the demonic voice for it because it's more fun. And plus it's written in third person anyway. Oh. The memory loss makes that a little complicated. Because the demon won't tell me anything. I know the answer, though. It's a bit of a mush in my head, but, you know, we'll get there. I haven't read this lore since I wrote it, so I don't remember what I put in it exactly. Marin Freescythe, or Rin for short, is a winter angel who has been corrupted by a demon. The guardian angel of a snowy magical mountain, and wielder of a scythe made of ice, which you can see in the background. Lost my place. Good job, Rin. Losing your place. You're getting distracted by your own weapons. Okay. Okay. Rin was in some sort of a battle. As far as he knows, he lost the fight. The last thing he can remember was fighting and then falling unconscious. Then, when he reawakened, enunciation, half of his body was corrupted was covered in demonic corruption, his halo shattered, what left of it bonding to his right horn as golden rings. Also, now he has horns, so there is that. Many of Rin's memories are, well, they're locked away. So, along with the fact that he Brain can read. So, along with the fact that he knows that he's supposed to have a very good memory, he doesn't know if he's possessed or corrupt. Not really sure about that. He's not even sure if Marin is his real name. The demon. Wait, there we go. There's my place. I keep losing my place. I wrote this in far too small font. No, yeah, right. The angel likes tea, and the demon likes coffee. The angel is shy and flustered. The demon is smug and sassy. But both are strong and very determined. Rin is driven to learn new things, languages, instruments, other things that I'm going to cover later that I'm going to skip for now. Skipping. This angel's thirst for knowledge is boundless, and he's... Did I make a typo? And he's not going to let some demonic corruption get away with it. Get in the way of it. Oh, everything's... Oh, I've just read the okay. Yep, that's... Oh. With a voice like this, I shouldn't be all that surprised, but my god! That did not take long to get to that point. Did it? So that was me fumbling through my lore. I'll hop back over to my slides. There we go. And I'll just go back to where I can move the model. There we go. Like problem, I can't actually read the slides from... I'll just make these a little bigger for the moment. There we go, I can read them now. I'm like, that's too small. Calm, we stay calm. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's me in here and just a bit of personality change. I'm not sure if they're just separate, entity. Because he won't tell me anything! It's a little spooky. I make myself bigger. It's a little spooky. I won't lie. A bit spooky indeed. And I suppose now is a good time to show off the facial inspection. Now would be a good time to show off. Very much. Always have good conversation. Even if it does get on my nerves. Oh, you love me. Well, show off. I'm not really good at changing expressions yet. Realized I was shocked for that whole time, but we have shocked. We've got sad. We have happy. And best of all, we have smug. Always love a good smug, don't ya? Alright, next slide. What did I write? Oh good, my likes. Can I read them at this distance? Not really. Anime and manga, that one's a little bit of a given, for I have become an anime boy. Really smug. Smug is wonderful. Little demonics. Oh, hello, Squash. I had not seen you were here. No, I don't like tomatoes in the slightest. I will eat them in things. But like, no, on their own. No, let's go to this, like, shrimp. I don't like shrimp. Not at all. Yeah. Forgetfulness. And things I can't remember. Because that's fun. That is a thing that I do like about my own memory right now. But don't worry. Some of it's already started to come back. You can never go wrong with a good Earl Grey. Currently, I am drinking an Earl Grey and coconut blend. Del, thank you for the question. Also, cosplay. I do a lot, well, not a lot of cosplay. I've done cosplay in the past, and I do plan to continue doing cosplay. So that'll be fun. I haven't done any VTubers yet, and I want to do a bunch of VTuber cosplays. I'm still smug, but that's not a problem. But let's go to Happy for now. I can turn them all on at once. It looks a bit strange, but... Yep, that's a bit cursed. That's a little bit cursed, but it works wonderfully. I'm gonna try to slow down my talking speed, though. That's for sure. Well, the demon won't give me his name, so we're both Rin, as far as I can tell. Again, not sure if he's a different person or if I've just gained a new personality. But that'll be a fun adventure. Right. What did I miss? Right, tea. Coffee! The demon likes coffee. Me, not as much. Not yet. We need to get you better into that. I've had coffee before. Just with plenty of milk. A lot of milk. And a lot of creamer. I won't say I dislike it, but it's just really bitter. As the mic may have been peaking a little. Oh, the chat. Oh, the chat's really spread out. I didn't realize. You know, it works. It works. I would. Well, if you were to ask me, espresso, you can never go wrong with just a straight espresso. I personally am partial to lattes. We'll get you to liking espresso soon enough. And hello, Purple. Right, have I covered everything here? Nope, I haven't. I'm still flustered. Oh my. Right. So, I like eating. I'm jumping around the list. Who needs to go in order? Oh boy. Skiing and swimming. The two sports that don't hurt my body. I'll cover that a little later. Also D&D. Love D&D a lot. Especially Critical Role. Watched all of Critical Role. That's... If you have not checked out any D&D podcasts, and you're vaguely... I'm still smug! Good job, Rin. Doing amazing. Everyone should check out a D&D podcast. Everyone should play D&D. I have DM'd half a game. It can. Oh, the chat super scuffed on my screen, but hey, at least it can be seen. We live for the scuff. It hurts me specifically different, but I'll touch on that later. Oh, purple and orchids should technically be separate. There was a spacing issue, but ironically, purple orchids specifically are my favorites because they are the plants that I tend to keep on my desk the most. Unless I've misnamed them and they're not orchids. And I realize that I'm reading the chat before it, or not before it pops up. It'll pop up at a similar time. Yep, not used to streaming yet. No, words. Not used to streaming yet. Right. Reading people's usernames, also a new experience. Thank you for the hosts, Blaze. And thank you for the follow. Or at least the attempt of host. I don't know if that is a thing that I have set up, or do I need it? I've just recognized your name, Sodapone. Hello. How are you? On my chat screen, it was red. Now I can read it as its notification. Next page. We're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here a while. My favorite anime, games, and manga. Right, I suppose I'll start with the anime. Or I can just blank for 5 seconds, that's also entirely optional. So, my favorite anime, well, the one at the top of just my favorites in general, is Judo Camp, or Laid Back Camp in English. If you're unaware, it is a nice and fluffy, comfy camping anime, and it's just a chill mood. After that would be Chihayafuru, which, I mean, it's memed for how, like, clunky it is to explain it, but it's effectively the short version, and if this piques the interest enough, would be a poetry-based memory sports anime, air quotes. Followed by the Kimetsu no Yaiba anime. I started watching Kimetsu as it was airing, and funnily enough, when episode 19, the famed episode 19 of Kimetsu aired, I was at a convention talking with a person selling Kimetsu art about how nobody was watching Kimetsu. And then, little did we both know that that was the day Demon Slayer was taken off. And then we have ReZero, which is just isekai horror respawning, and that's the worst. That's the worst way I could have ever described ReZero. Hello, Himi. How are you? Hurrah! Let's following that up would be, where was I? I was at ReZero, right. Everyone should give ReZero a chance. People tend to dislike Subaru as a protagonist, but I believe that's because they're misinterpreting him as a character. He is a character. As a rear insert and not a character. That's, I don't know. Watch ReZero, it's good. Followed by Kaguya-sama Love is War, which, to paraphrase something that AnyTuber Giguk has said, is like if the potato chip scene from Death Note was a romance anime. And I can't think of a better explanation for that. Just so many mind games. Followed by Konosuba because it's really funny. And then Zombieland Saga, which is just good. Everyone should watch Zombieland. You don't need to know what it's about. If you don't know what Zombieland is about, just watch it. It's good. I'd technically be giving away spoilers. Spoilers that, if you're still here, Himi, you're familiar with. The truck. Followed by, I put down Railgun, but I am a fan of the entire Raildex franchise. But Railgun is just my favorite. And then my next Life is a Villainess, because you can never go wrong with the wonderful idiot that is Bacarina in the wholesome bisexual harem. And then Code Geass. It's Code Geass. Need I say more? And then for games, we have, I guess I'll just go down the list quickly and then I'll just go over it. Persona 5, Hades, Volume. Yep. Persona! I debated if I was going to do that or not, but I did. Yep. Portal 2, Catherine Fullbody, Endless Legend, and Surviving Mars are what I pin as my favorite games. And that's... ways. Words. Think of words, fool. It spans. That's the word I'm looking for. Spans. Many a genre. You have the JRPG epic that is Persona 5, and the entire Persona series, which I have played part of 4, haven't finished 4 yet because I spoiled who the villain was for myself in 4. Oh boy. Moving on from that, we have Hades, and if any of you have catched my pre-debut streams, that very much shows. And then Volume is a small stealth indie game that, to be honest, not many people have played, so I'll be playing through that on stream for sure. Everyone must know the glory of sci-fi Robin Hood, because that's what Volume is about. And then we have Dead by Daylight, which is the game I have just the most number of hours in. Just so many hours. I think I'm over the 600 mark, which, to be honest, for Dead by Daylight isn't even that much. Yes, we're on Dead by Daylight. That's where we were. Dead by Daylight. Followed by Portal 2 and Catherine Fullbody. 2 amazing puzzle games. Endless Legend, which is completely random and out of the blue, is a it's a turn-based. It's a turn-based Rin. Good. Yep, it is a turn-based. Stop trying to correct yourself. It is turn-based. Oh, I think my mic is speaking. Oh, no, there we go. Is the mic still good? I know the sound probably just fluctuated a bunch. But yes, Endless Legend is a turn-based 4X game, similar to Civilization, but with a fantasy setting. And then Surviving Mars is a Mars-themed city sim, is the shortest thing I could describe that as. And as for now, moving on to manga, I realized the majority of the manga is romance-based. That's not at all shocking, actually. No, but my favorite manga would be Smile Down the Runway, Oh, I turned on the crying face. Whoops. File Down the Runway, which not enough people have read. I don't know a single person that has read it, but it's pretty much would be described as a shonen sports anime, but for runway fashion. And given the fact that I like cosplay and the act of making cosplay, that's not surprising to begin with. Then we have the wholesome harem manga that is the quintessential quintuplets. I would recommend reading the manga over the anime because the anime speeds through a lot. And then we have Don't Toy With Me Nagatoro-san, which is it's technically a romance anime. Anime. We're in the manga section, although Nagatoro's anime started yesterday, actually. But people read the first chapter and wow, brain, stop failing. And yeah, they read the first chapter and think it's they mistranslate it and think it's a mean-spirited manga, but it's actually a romance anime again. Manga. We're talking about manga. And then Tonikawa Over the Moon for You, which is a very fluffy, like, newlyweds, just fluffy, slice of life, cute. Brain. Romance manga is the word I'm looking for. I think I've just said the same words so many times that I seem to have just been extremely flustered. And then we have the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. Because I watched the first episode of the anime, and then binged the entire manga. I do recommend watching Jujutsu Kaisen, if you haven't already. Now what's the next panel? Because I don't remember. It's not like I made it several hours ago when I realized I forgot the other panels. Goals! There we go, we're at the goals section now. They're very general, but... Oh, we still good? Is everything... No, computer... That was not the time. Good, we're still good. Oh, right, let's go with, yeah, good, okay, everything's working. Right, so, as for goals, time to get a little, I should probably put, right. Okay, everything's working. Nothing's on fire, yet. But, what I want to do with my my content, oh, you can tell I'm not used to this. Well, I want to learn new things. And, well, that is a very much motivational poster sort of thought process. That's the word I'm looking for. Not fire in general. Nothing on fire is right. Nothing on fire is right now. Yes, that's a sentence, Rin. That's a sentence. Nothing's on fire right now. But while I find it very inspiring to watch streams, I pretty much exclusively watch Vtubers, so that's not, right now. Not in all my content, but in sort of brain. I'm just not giving up. Just take a deep breath. You can do this. Yep. I have this. I can do this. Yep. So, for things like drawing, it's amazing and super inspiring to watch people who are like super skilled at their craft. But I don't see too many that start from scratch. I don't think I'll do like lessons on stream, but like I'll absolutely show practice from scratch. because I have tried to learn to draw multiple times and never stuck with it, but hey, that's the entire point of my existence right now, is to learn. Same thing with violin, which I'll cover that in a second. But things like relearning French, because je parle un peu de français, mais j'ai oublié. C'est très difficile pour moi de comprendre qu'est-ce que je dis maintenant, parce que j'ai oublié beaucoup de mon vocabulaire et grammaire. A little bit of French. Yeah, it's hard for me to speak French anymore because I've forgotten almost everything. It's been like a decade. Oh, merci. I'm pretty sure my bread mama went to bed, but I haven't even told Daggett-chan that I can speak French. I said that English was not my first learned language, which is technically true. I just never said the other was French. And I do want to learn Japanese from scratch. I mean, so does everyone, but I'm planning on actually doing that on stream. At least to some capacity. Because it's just a really interesting language. And cooking, well, I would like to learn to cook without burning myself, so that will be fun. And as far as content goes, I want to play a lot of indie games. Mostly I like indie games. I'm not a... Why, hello there, how are you? Oh, the chat's still scuffed. That should be fixed in the other slide. Maybe it's not. Oh, it might be worse. Oh, that's concerning. I'll fix that in a minute. What was I? Oh yeah, indie games. And when I say making old school video content, which is like the vaguest statement I could have. Yes, I've seen you in Baguette chat before. Truly. I hope you shall enjoy the content from his bread son. Baguette-chan is both bread mama and bread papa. But when I say making old school video content, I mean, I just want to have fun making that. Yes, that's more general platitudes. Good job, Rin. Good job. Deep breaths. Breath. Take a breath. Hold for thinking. Right. I want to make sketch videos or short form derpy content would be the most accurate form. I want to make video essays. I want to make whatever is feeling creatively fulfilled as well. Because that stuff's just fun. And I miss, like, old school, like... Yeah, I miss old school YouTube, where it was just, like, anything. Like, for instance, in two forms of contrast, some of my favorite YouTubers would be... Oh, I always say the letters wrong. ProZD, who is just hilarious in making whatever content he feels like. And Super Butterbuns, who makes extremely long video game, like, comedy-style essays. So, things like... I want to just broaden the... I'm just speaking in generic platitudes now. I hope the idea came across in my flustered, derpy way. But if it didn't, you can amend that later. Okay. Oh, but that's not the last slide. There's one more. The one that I almost forgot to make and had to make right before stream. The important one. The credits. So. The art, live 2D model, and rig were all done by my bread mama, my bread papa, the great, amazing bread god, Baguette-chan. My BGM, which I hope is still playing, is it still playing? It is, was done by Utalai Pro, who have done many VTuber BGM. That's BGMs? Well, that's not important right now. And my background was done by... I really struggle to always say the name out loud, but you can see it on screen. No, you see it. Omofia. There we go. I got there in the end, kind of. And my logo, which I realize I've been covering with my horns for a high quantity. Yep. That's... Oh no, the emotes are super squished on the screen too. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Yes. Oh boy, okay. Train of thought. Alright, I should have expected nothing less. Oh, but my logo, which have been... Yes. I shall hide behind my bread mama. Was done by... The logo was done by fellow VTuber Pumpkin Arctic. Or Pumpkin the Arctic. I don't remember exactly. My brain... Too many things to focus on right now, and I'm out of tea. Maybe you can go for a coffee. We don't have time to make coffee right now. Right. And I believe that... Yep, so that's the credits. Yep, and we're back. Oh good, more squish. More squish. Super infinite flatbread. That's what that is. I'll pop... There's another segment we'll cover in a moment, which is gonna be the thing I spent the most, I say, effort on. But for now, I will be back over to the middle of the screen and forget immediately what I was going to talk about. Good job. Good job. We have done well. Oh good, the chat works properly on this screen. That's good. Yes, most effort, the next segment, right, of course. That's don't get flustered. Remain calm, remain sassy. Yeah, you really could have done a whole lot more, you know. Right. I realize you only added coffee to my list. My brain is forgetting what I'm saying, so it's hard to respond to chat. Whoops. Taking a deep breath and going. We live for the scuff stream. Fun. Right. So. Oh, I planned. Yes, chat is unsquished on this screen, although I think it's going to be squished. However, we do have infinitely squished baguettes. Oh, hello, Adia. Hello. You've arrived before the right before the fun part. Right. Well, actually, you've arrived in the somewhat serious part, actually, but the fun part's coming soon. Right. So, if I hop back over to Super Squish Chat for a moment, I realize that my transitions were turned off as well. It's a good thing I didn't go to, like, the Be Right Back screen, which we'll get to in a moment. But, right. Oh, are the tags even visible? I realize I didn't go over the tags. I just made them up for fun. Do I expect anyone to use them to post fan art? I mean, not immediately. And why not? Later I'm still in the corner of the screen. Later I will post a glorious Microsoft Paint image of the first time I tried to make a general reference. Oh, right! I forgot to say when my birthday was. I mean, it's there. But yes, it is. My birthday is in 5 days. I'm still gonna be 19, because I don't get a choice in that. Because I have been... Oh, hello. You've been called out! You've been called out. Bonjour, maman de pain. Comment ça va? The squish returns. Oh my. Well, right. Birthday is in 5 days. I realize I didn't say that, but yes, I will remain 19 because I've been unconscious for how long? Oh, just 2 or 3. 2 or 3 what? Hours? Days? Years? Years. I've been unconscious for 3 years. Well, that's... Oh boy, the memory loss really is... Oh boy. That's... Oh wow. But... when I said... Brain... Thinking back over this real quick, you could have put a whole lot, you know... I'm surprised you didn't put more than coffee. Oh, I absolutely could have. Like what? Oh, you know. Cultured things. Cultured things! We are wholesome here! Wholesome for now. We're wholesome for now. Oh my. Well... Right. When I... Oh, Dell. Dell is pure! It must be protected! That's not what he meant! But we're not gonna get into that! Oh no. Well. When I said swimming and skiing don't hurt me, and I'm gonna get a little out of character for a moment, and another reason why I want my stream to focus on learning. Right, and D&D, right. Yep, that was also there. Yeah. I have played half a session that I've DM'd. So, me as well. Oh, I really am scatterbrained as usual. Good thing I could see that, because I realized I never covered the collecting portion of my likes. I collect way too much stuff. Way too much. All the time. Like, I labeled dice, but it's not exclusive to dice. I collect pins. I collect... anime figures, mostly Nendroids. I really like Nendroids. Just the adorable chibis. So cute. No, not shrimps. Not shrimps as in the word that's not banned, but the food. The food is bad. I don't like the food. I don't have a problem with shrimps. That made the chart very complicated. Truly, yes, very cultured. Thank you. Very, very cultured. I mean, you don't even need me to look at that. Yes. Orchids. Truly, best flower. Well, now that I've gone over this slide, I think like 3 times? I don't remember. Out of character. Okay, back to the super out of character. Important. Should I be on this slide? Loading new things like out of character. The corruption is actually my disability, and we're gonna. I'm not gonna cover this too long. Have to settle through that sentence. Too long because the debut is light and fluffy. But the short answer is, I have a disability called cerebral palsy. I can't even pronounce my own disability correctly. Cerebral palsy. It's the super oversimplified, non-medical explanation would be minor brain damage, so the left side of my body, or in character, the corruption, which is, they don't overlap, but it makes mobility slightly difficult for my legs, not my legs, plural, left leg and left arm. And yeah, that's why I want to focus on trying to learn to draw and playing the violin, even though I'll be playing it left-handed, because it's stuff I've been told, not been told I can't do, but I've usually gotten weary looks. But hey, that's why we're learning here. Because I want to provide an environment where people, both like me and not like me, can feel like they can achieve what they set out to do as well. Yes, thank you for all the hearts. Oh. Yes. That's the super clipped down short version of that. Now back into character, though. Let's jump over to the really fun segment that took up the entirety of my prep. Yep, oh good, that scrolled me out. That's not what I meant to do, but it works. I should probably, one moment, finding the, or the stream can freeze, there we go, or freeze on my end. As I'm finding, yes, my disability is luckily very minor. Some people with CP are very confined, but I'm lucky that I'm still able to walk around. It's just rather painful. I suppose I should hop quickly back to, oh, there it is. Let's hop back here when, if I had done things in, that's not the right, there we go. Doing things in proper, I thank you. It was designed completely freehand by my, good, it's not working. I realized the slides weren't moving. Good job. Oh. No, software, don't crash. Oh, there we go. That's the type of environment I wanna give, where everyone can feel comfortable and welcome. Right. My site designed by my background artist, who I will again not struggle to pronounce. But I suppose I should cover my BGM again real quick, because I realized I skimmed over that. It is a fusion of, well, not a fusion, but Utalive did an amazing job with combining the two themes of currently what you're hearing would be probably the fantasy side. And then, oh no, this is the jazzy side. This is the jazzy side. But it's very Pillars of Eternity for the first half inspired, and Persona 5 inspired by the half you just listened to. So we have quiet fantasy, hello, Tissu. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. How did you get here? Oh. Oh my. Wonderful. Well, you may not know how you got here, but... You've arrived at a fun segment now that I'm stopped being scatterbrained. Thank you for the follow, even though you don't know how you got here. Thank you very much. Yes, we thank you humbly. Or sassy. That's not really a word. And thank you, Stinky, for the follow as well. Right, I've just looped the entire panels again. Right, cooking! This is why I put cooking on here. Hello, Ramble. How are you? You also arrived. Or not arrived, I think you've been... My brain gave up again. We're good. Don't leave. Yes, don't leave. You're trapped here forever. They're not trapped. At least they don't have you in their head. Oh, you freaking tsundere masochist. You don't need to tell them that! It would have come up eventually. Right. I plan on playing... Right. Fun times that I keep... Oh good, there was no transition. The transition left, and oh good, the... Oh, the chat's still... Chat's still... pushed. Let me try to fix it. It won't let me fix it. I'm trying to fix it. No! Everything's moving. Maybe it'll get fit. Nah, good enough. I'll just move it into where it can be seen. There we go. Oh, that's, well, that, oh no. Ignore the fact that you can see that. Welcome to the, I put way too much effort into this. Vtuber food quiz section. Yes. I mean, this one's not subtle. This one's not subtle. But I thought it would be fun to have a quiz section, because I didn't know how fast I would get through my scuffed chaos. And I'm curious if, ignoring the fact that I just moved the screen and you could see it for a moment, I have 10, 11, 9, a number of VTubers that I have made, with the help of my mother, into food. Who could this possibly be? And I am aware that I believe a portion of my chat... Yes, who could this possibly be? And I'm going to cover a little bit of the VTuber after we reveal them. But, yes. Who could this cinnamon roll be? And I am aware that portions of my chat are brand new to the rabbit hole, making this rather random. But you can take a guess if you'd like. Yeah, that's Mousy. But if I can get, there we go. Still a little scuffed, but yeah. Oh, if the text boost, the text is small. Yep. This is Iron Mouse, our wonderful Chaos Cinnamon Roll, and yeah, the wonderful Demon Queen that we all should serve. But yeah, Mousy is absolutely my favorite VTuber. And if you're not familiar with Mouse, she is just pure wonderful chaos. And not to mention... Well, I wouldn't recommend eating that one. The food coloring and the quality of the quality of a lot of these foods didn't turn out amazing. But, you know. Yes. Also, due to my aforementioned challenges, I do also hold Mousy in extremely high esteem. Yes. Because, and I'm not going to get too heavy into this because I am not knowledgeable enough on Mouse's particular challenges, but the way that Mouse carries herself with her positivity is super inspiring. Next food! If the image will not... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's Girl Mousy, and then... This is a cream pie. And I chose this food in particular because it is, and I'll give hints, this particular VTuber's favorite dessert. And the color scheme is blue and pink. I'll give another hint. It's the Shoujo girl. It's... Yep. It's a girl. If the hiding screen will vanish, it is Silver. Yep, it's Silvervale. And oh, it's all good. It's perfectly fine. This is just for fun. It's not a hard setting quiz. I won't hold it hostage until, you know, someone gets it right. I will eventually release them, but yes, this is Silver. Silver's wonderful energy. I realize that if I take a lot of time on many, but yeah, Silver is another Shoujo VTuber, and she's got a very cultured mindset, that's for sure. Yep, yeah, she does. And she's just super chill. My brain is... It's been over an hour, my brain has given up. But we still have many to get through. Now, I don't expect many of the current present here to get this one, but I will leave it a second. Ow. This VTuber is a fellow Canadian. This is an indie. They're all English-speaking VTubers, by the way. I realized I forgot to put that there. And this VTuber is the reason that I have now started to incorporate heckin' into my vocabulary. Well, considering that, Dell, you still stand on the cusp of the rabbit hole, drag you in here with the rest of us eventually. Good guess, but no. This VTuber would be if it would let it show up. Got it, Stink. Go enjoy yourself. Have fun playing League. This would be heckin' Girl DM! Her streams are nice and chill. She plays a bunch of roguelikes, and she draws. And her drawing streams are super fun because when she has a story time, she will actually sketch out the story as like a sort of live, like, recreation. It's really fun. next up is, because I don't remember the order, the colors came out a little bit difficult on this one, but this would be... Oh, right, wait, one moment, I have to go back to Girl DM, I didn't explain the food part. Didn't explain the food part, how could you? No? Right. I once asked, a couple months ago, Girl DM in her stream what her favorite dessert was, and she said it was a cheesecake. So, that's why DM is a cheesecake. Other ones I had to get a bit creative. Now don't forget to hide this. Now who could this fruitcake be? With a very unsubtle piece of dried apricot on the top. It's not subtle, but I have to describe it because the colors came out a little wrong. Yeah, I know. I know you all know. It's fruit. It's fruit. It's fruit, or apricot, or formerly bittersweet apricot, who is just... Yeah! Fruit. She drew her own model, if you were unaware of Fruit. She's a real good artist. But, as I can see, much of the chat is very cultured. So they know already. Right. Also, Fruit has a major affinity for tea as well, like any good Brit should. Next. Now this one, it's a shame that this is so unsubtle. I mean, not what I meant. I meant, it's a shame this is so subtle. I'm not sure if anyone present could get this. It is not as if anyone could know who this is. Yep. It is the wonderful bread Baguette-chan. I wonder why I've incorporated Baguette-chan into this. It couldn't be that I am drawn by such a talented artist, no. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity to give the wonderful God bread some attention. I realize I keep moving away from the mic. Enough said. Ignore the fact that this was once meant to be. The bread could have been. No, the bread's not moldy. But the karage, I will admit, I could have chosen any form of fried chicken here, but on the day I took the picture, I really felt like karage. But I feel like making this chicken will get me sent to the usual room. But it's worth it. Oh good, I still couldn't fix the chat, I realize that now. But this VTuber in particular is my favorite Hollow EN member. I'll let this one sit for a moment as we ponder going to the usual. I'll just pop to VGM for a moment. Not because my brain's given up or anything, no. Why, yes it is. It is Artensio Kiara. the best burb there is. And truly, the wonders of chaos energy that is the glorious Phoenix Kiara, who everyone should watch. The bottom left burb in all of her glory. And yes, I had to use the... Oh, absolutely. I'm dead for using chicken, but hey, we don't have phoenixes in this world, and this is a food-themed quiz. So, well. You're bottom left as well, aren't you, Rin? I am not bottom left. I am bottom right. Nope, nope, we wholesome here. I'm out of frame. We wholesome here. Nope, no, wholesome here. Oh, unless I did that wrong and made myself brain good. Okay, this one came out questionably. This is an attempt at making takoyaki purple. And this is, unsurprisingly, this came out very poorly. I won't deny, it came out so very poorly. Cursed plums, but no. There is octopus in there. Yes, indeed. It is our wonderful taco. Yep. It's Ina! Kiara may be my favorite Halloween member, but sometimes you're not in the mood for chaos burb. You want chilled taco. Yeah. Ina's great. Ina's nice and relaxing. Also, what I use as my name for Among Us is all the time. Yeah, I do wish Ina would pop out the tentacles more. Well, I say more, just all the time. I know it would take up all the screen, but you can never go wrong with Ao-chan. Oh, good. Now, this one. We're stretching the definition of food, but this is a drink, and it's a coffee cup with antlers. This VTuber is a fellow Canadian as well, and the first English VTuber I ever watched, and I realize that's not helpful for the quiz, but hey. Think of a certain specific Canadian coffee brand, if you would. Coffee shop brand, coffee chain, that's the word. Coffee chain. I'll let this one sit for a moment as well. And I do... Well, that would be... Well, that's the intended cup, Sodapone, but, you know, I wanted to avoid... Just... I can't paint that green. That would have been too... And I realize the color is a bit hard to see. It's green. It's green and antlers. Let that one sit. Why, yes. It is! It is... If it would go... There we go. Haruka Keribu. You can never go wrong when you're in the cult. Haruka really is the first... Well, not the first English VTuber I knew of. The first English VTuber I watched was actually Project Melody, which I couldn't think of a food for Mel and I ran out of time. But, yeah. Haruka Keribu. The wonderful cult energy. And I'm still in teary face. If you haven't experienced it, you must experience Haruka's yandere voice. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Who would say that? You masochist. I won't deny being a masochist. Especially, yep, no, can't deny that in any form. But, yeah. Aurika's yandere voice, top tier. And her Toad voice. Wonderful impressions that... I almost went to the next slide without, Let me hide this, please. There we go. Ah. The best food possible. This is lamp. Yes. This is lamp. This is food. This is food. You hear me? This lava lamp is food. This is a fellow Canadian VTuber, and I don't expect, well, you know, the color scheme is important of the yellow and pink as well. But this one's a bit... this one was... We're stretching the definition of food here, but it's food! Trust me! This is food. It is fellow Canadian VTuber, the wonderful moth herself, the Moth Garu, Ichigo Lemonade. Hey! Nakamas know what's up. It's food. It's food. This is food. Yes. Moth. I can say the word moth entirely, yes. The Moth Garu. Ooh. Well. They're super chill vibes. Not to mention, in a somewhat more preposterous state, I, in her chat, am truly ashamed to know that Ichigo believes that Peach is better than Daisy. I cannot condone this behavior. Truly. It has been clipped. I have been told that I have no taste. Daisy is better. I would do anything, I would... But I don't need the tangent right now, it's fine, everything's fine. No, 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 no! Daisy's got more sass. We like it sassy here, don't we? I realize I'm popping behind! Oh boy, we live with the scuff. We live with the scuff here. I pop behind the slide every time I move my head. Wonderful. I can take the reins for a bit and you can be a little less flustered. Oh, I've started warfare! I've started warfare! Oh no. I should have expected this. This one is another. I realize that I think a lot of this list is connected. Slow down your speech so you can be heard. Yep, I got this. I can do this. Do not ramble through everything. This is a pancake in the shape of a cat. This is a Canadian VTuber with this color scheme. I don't expect anyone to get this, but I'll let it sit for a minute just in case. And I bopped a BG. Always bopping a BG. Actually, I'll let that one sit for a moment. I'm going to grab... Well, I say let it sit, but I'm going to show y'all my Be Right Back screen, which I take great pains in, and I will... Ah, yep. Someone got it. It is Kitty McPancakes. That one's very on the nose. I don't need to explain the food. Words good. It is very self-explanatory. And, well, it's Dead by Daily. Words. I can words. This is... I had to find a piece of art of him. The best one possible was... This is from his Twitch About section. Yeah. His Dead by Daily... I mean... His streams are always fun, but I personally very much enjoy his Dead by Daylight streams. And I believe the next one is the final one. Yep, that's mouse back there. So yes, the final one. This one was very last minute. Oh, that was a voice crack. Hello. This one is very last minute. Meaning it came out a little bit painful. In the fact that it's way too tall. Yeah. I'm not going to try to pronounce. You know what? Sure. I don't think Squash can hear me right now. I'm gonna struggle to pronounce the German, but Bonkuschen. Or Baukuschen. Close enough. I'm close enough. But it's German tree cake. And the reason why this was a late edition when I was doing this was that my brain cannot give up. This German VTuber debuted a day after my original debut date. I say original debut date because I got sick. But hey, I'm here now. I made it. But as this is a brand new VTuber, I don't believe... Well, who knows? I don't know what I don't believe because my brain stopped working. Also, I will say, this tasted not great because, well, icing instead of chocolate kind of threw off the flavors. That's not relevant to the quiz. It's just trivia of regret. So much regret. Most of these should not have been eaten. They weren't tasty. But that's not their point, is it? Slow down your speech. Well, I will present the final. This is Fuyumi Toba, the Kingfisher VTuber, who I very much want to cosplay. Like, wow! That is going to be fun, but she plays RPG Maker games, but most fun of all, in relation to me, and I realize I've forgotten a few things on my likes list, but she plays board games on stream, and they're really fun. We even include chat in them. Oh, truly. Fuyumi is great. And everyone should watch Fuyumi. This is my endorsement of there are many best birds on this list. So we have Kiara and we have Fuyumi. Were there other birds? No, there are two best birds. But I'm going to absolutely make an attempt to cosplay Fuyumi. Because it's just... Look at this beautiful bird. My brain is starting to falter in the conversational sense, but what will you do? Now, that ends the quiz segment of the debut. And I'm glad this was fun, and I hope it was fun for everyone else. Hold for train of thought as I realize I've forgotten a couple of things. Not of the quiz section. The quiz section's done. But thank you. Let's pop back over to the room in its normal state where there's non-squished. Oh, also, Fuyumi likes Persona as well. That's also relevant. Culture bird. But I am going to go grab more tea quickly, and you can all look at, well, before I before I be right back, you can all witness the way too much effort in relation to the food quiz. I also made a little tea for the angel and coffee for the demon, along with a salted caramel cake, which is amazing because salted caramel is my favorite. That wasn't on my favorites list, I forgot to put it down, but hey, it's presented here, so I shall be right back. Enjoy the BGM. There. I have returned, and have said many things when I realized the microphone was still muted, yes. Thank you. I've just noticed. Awkward. I hit the unmute, but it didn't unmute. So much scuff. So much scuff. I didn't say a whole lot. Let's pretend it didn't happen. Let's pretend it didn't happen. Nothing happened. Let's quickly jump back here and pretend that I've just walked in. No! You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Hello, I'm back. I have more tea. Oh, okay, or I can just not. There we go. I have more tea. I would have preferred coffee. You always would have preferred coffee. I will say, I am back, though. I'm always back. What even is that sentence, Ran? What is that sentence? Your flustered nature is so unbecoming. Your confidence is... well... Brain has stopped. But what I'm going to do now, because I did it super briefly earlier, but it was just more to be like, look at my model, well... this would be what would be considered screenshot time, I suppose. Or I realize I've always been in front of it, so why don't I show off the cabin as I get a little bit, just pop my head over here. But yes, it has, I realize I'm pointing, hello Norv, how are you? But yes, this is, well, I say my cabin, but I'm... oh, I've just scrolled out of infinity. Oh no. Oh wait, oh I'm tiny. But thank you for the follow. Oh, okay, more scrolling. Thank you for the follow, Nor, as well. Oh, I am so not used to this. You're doing fine. Keep going. Right. Cabin. I don't recognize a lot of this place. It could be mine and I've forgotten, or this could be entirely a different, well, not a person's house. It's my mountain, but I have, friends around the mountain. But I do remember my house being a little bit, or my cabin, I suppose, being a bit of a different shape, and also having more in it. But hey, one of my tea sets is here, one of my are here. I is a different weapon. Well, no, you can see it on the wall. And, my painting easel. You see, it's homely enough to be called mine, but I'm pretty sure that it's not really mine. Well, that's in meta, by the way. No, this is a very wonderful background. Although, hilariously enough, I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. Moving back over. But I suppose I will go over the design element of my model and show it off, and this would be considered screenshot time. You don't have to take a screenshot, but that's kind of what it would be. Zoom out. I'm surprised my tracking hasn't given up. Sometimes it does. To be honest, it's doing pretty well today, even though I'm not really used to showing what it can do. I really need to show off the model better, so scrolling out. We have, oh, well, that's way too small. I'm glad you can make it, Nor. It's been a fun time. I hope the VOD will be a fun watch in its entirety. But we have my nice winter coat. Oh, it's swaying properly now. It didn't sway properly before. I've been having tracking issues. Baguette Chan did a wonderful job with the model itself, especially given that this is the, I think, second or third full body rigging that my bread mama did. And, well, the design elements that followed were truly wonderful. I have my nice angelic vine pattern. I realize that you can't see my mouse, but all the vine pattern, all the scarf. The scarf! Nice and wintry themed, and the purplish accents all over among dark clothing underneath, representing the demon. And we have my cute little hairpin, and yes, I think it's cute. It's wonderful. And my new horns, I will say I do quite like them. I miss the halo, but at least it's part of my horn. Well, one of them. And the demonic pink. I won't say it's bad. And, well, the corruption does lead down most of my body. You can't see all of it due to the, clothing of being entirely covered, but hey, if I get a swimsuit model at some point, who knows? Not that that would be super relevant right now. We're in spring. We've got my corruption down leading onto my hands. And then we have my glorious fluffy boots. But yes. Oh, alright, the scrolling can stop working. There we go. And we have my demonic golden eye. And my blue-green eye. That, to be honest, I think that got paler as well too. I'm pretty sure when I was completely an angel, it was a paler blue. Well, eye color can change among a person, so. Oh. I forgot what I was going to say next. But most of the flustered nature is gone, isn't it? I keep realizing that I'm leaning into my microphone to talk, and then I'm losing my tracking. Not used to this yet, but we're getting there. Yeah. My bread mama did such an amazing job following my design. I will show off I realize I haven't called y'all by the placeholder fan name I came up with. Because saying chat, I mean, it's shorter, but you are all frost sprites. Because we are on a mountain, and I am an angel of winter, or at least was. I did put that in the tag, so if that was legible, and I made it big enough, it was seen earlier, but you're all my little sprites. Oh, that sounds vaguely demeaning. Don't call them that, they're frost sprites. I think it's cute. Well, I realize I am behind my logo. Whoops. Live for the scuff. Oh, I realize that the model freaks out when I take a sip of tea. I'll do it again. He didn't do it that time, but... Okay, swallow the tea. Good. Oh, we're doing great. Yeah. No, I love my model so much. It truly does encapsulate all of my angelic and demonic entities. And I'll get better at being in character more too. Because I do have a theater acting background, and I am far more confident in character, wouldn't you say? In the smuggest way possible. If only. Well, I am a winter angel. I wasn't always in this, you know, before the possession, I was entirely angel. But now I'm half angel, half demon, and it's always fun. I realize I've said that a few times, but I don't remember what I said. Because my memory has gone bad. I miss having it. Oh, cute little hug grain. I'm not distracted by how I look. You are. You are. Yes. I get you did an amazing job. I would love to, in the future, have a bunch of different models, all done by, not all done, but, you know, many done by different artists and, you know, riggers. That would just be super fun. But also, that gets expensive real quick. So that's a long term, I'm gonna slow down how I talk again. I've sped up all the caffeine in the tea. I would absolutely love to get a bunch of different artists to do different versions of me. Like a female model, and a sci-fi model, and a formal model. I realize I'm still in crying face, still not used to that. That would be fun, but again, that's a long-term thing, because that gets expensive. Very expensive. I think I've covered most of... Let's quickly speed through the cards again to see if I forgot anything. Oh good, we're in the middle of them. Right, credits, locked, age, scythe wielder. Later, Dell. This is the tail end of it anyway, so you aren't missing much at this point. I'm just making sure I covered everything, and then I believe I'll be signing off. So farewell. All the likes, skiing. Ah, yes, I didn't cover this properly enough. Those are the two sports that I can do without pain, because swimming, you know, and they don't strain my body too much, so I can do them with my disability. That's what I need to cover. Oh, I did put salted caramel on there. I did. I thought I forgot. Well, you know, I did forget. Wait. Brain. Glad you had fun. You're back into Squish Chat. Covered all of these. And... Good. Yes, I believe everything has been covered. Yep. Squish. All the squish. All the squish. Oh, the levels have gone weird. Oh, right. Yes. That was covered briefly. I can... Yeah. Okay. Not counting the beginning and ending screens, I believe I've been going for just over half an hour. Oh wow, that would have been a speedy debut. But no, I believe I've been going for an hour and a half. Well, oh no, wait, no, brain. I have been going for almost 2 hours. I can read the time. I hope that you all had fun and will join me again. And I suppose if you have any questions, I can't think of anything that would be questioned right now, but I will leave that in the air as I look for, well, I suppose a raid target, but I haven't raided anyone before because this is my debut, so I don't know how, so give me a moment and I'll figure that out. I'm glad it felt comfy. I really am. Hold please while I attempt to look for a raid. Or attempt to figure out to know what I'm doing. This one probably. Nope, not that. That's. And I'll chill to the comfy BGM. The BGM has been loud enough, right? If it hasn't, I'll turn it up for a minute so you can hear it more clearly. Realize now is not really the time I should be asking that, but hey. I'm working on it. That's good. Alright, okay, I think I figured out how to raid. Probably. Now I just need to find a raid target. Let's go for a fellow V. Words. I can word good. Oh good, I can't see that because my phone's in the way. Oh, Liv Dance is gaming among us. I think let's try to raid Liz. I think I just put in /raid if I'm not correct. Brain. Welcome to the... Well, I suppose that I will hop over to the end screen as I figure out how to do that. I hope you all had fun, and if you arrived late, I hope you enjoy the VOD. Once I figure out where I have too many tabs open now. There's the end screen. Okay, I think I figured it out, but you can see my derp, if not. But farewell. /raid. You'll still be able to hear me. Hear me. Words. I can words at this point. 2 hours, long time. Not counting the first 10 minutes that I was having technical issues, but we live for the scuff here. Let's see. Let me... I do hope you are actually. Because I can't monitor that anymore because Streamlabs is also scuffed. I can spell Twitch usernames correctly. Oh boy. And I also can't find my own. There we go. Let me in. This place towards the I think this worked. Hopefully. Let's see. Did this work or not? It did. It worked. Okay. Bye, guys. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you soon. Or, well, okay, wait, it loads. I said bye, I forgot about the timer. Hope everyone had fun. And I hope you'll join me again in the future. Yeah, okay, good, the timer should still be going down. You too as well. Have a good night. I realize the chat's not seen. Everyone get your raid emotes ready. I don't have emotes, so any you got. I'm humming along to my own BGM now. Off we go. Good night, everyone. I realize that you probably won't hear this because it's raining.